Hello everyone, this is Lakshmi. Welcome to my channel Maths Super Tips and Tricks. In this channel, I'm going to deal the various levels of examinations regarding the maths, object type, amazing easy tips and tricks I'm using. So those are mostly helpful to you for do the more number of questions in your final examinations, as well as in preparation level also you can do the more number of questions, but it depends upon those tips and tricks. Because objective type within short time you have to focus the more number of questions, and I will going to deal the subject to also easy learning process how you can focus on maths, because maths is one of the major topic in subjective level also. So you can follow it easily if you know the easy learning process. What are those, we will discuss one by one. So today's video is very important, very interesting video. In this video already I did the 2 or 3 videos on this topic as a parts, as some points are discussed there. Those were very helpful to you. You can watch those videos whose links are there is in the description. Those links are there in the description. You can watch them. You can get the clear idea about the topic somewhat. Now in this video I am discussing about the changes of signs of the quadratic expression, as well as what are the minimum and maximum value of quadratic expressions, for what value of x it has a minimum and maximum values, and so on. These are the very important points. Most of the students are little bit confusion regarding these changes of signs of the expression. There is no question of the confusion, just I will give the clear idea about the changes of signs of that expression, which points you have to keep it in your mind to get the clear idea about the changes of signs of the expression. First of all, you know already quadratic expression is in the form of, what is the quadratic expression is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. That maybe has a positive sign, that maybe has a negative sign. For what value of x, he will ask. Maybe he may give the x is any real number, we have to recognize the changes of signs of that expression. Like that, he may change the one question in different angles. Subject to also it is very important. So how it is, we will look at here. First of all, what is the question number 1? Changes of signs of this expression is given that for every x belongs to R, for any real number, what are the changes of signs of this expression you have to recognize. Before going to start the changes of signs of that expression, how it is, first we have to check the expression as a real roots or imaginary roots. How do you know the expression as a real roots or imaginary roots? Yes, we have to check its discriminant. What is discriminant? I said already. The discriminant is a b square minus 4ac. We have to check the b square minus 4ac value. If the b square minus 4ac, it is denoted as I said to you dr delta is greater than 0. Simply it has a 2 distinct real roots. 2 roots it will be has. If the delta less than 0, simply it has a complex roots. Those are also known as imaginary roots. In those two cases, how can you recognize the changes of signs of expression? You have to know. For that, you have to follow this step. First, we can take the given expression our convenience, f of x as some ax square plus bx plus c. We can check the delta value. Suppose delta is greater than 0. If the delta is greater than 0, what I said, it has 2 distinct real roots. It has 2 real roots, alpha, beta, where alpha is greater than beta. We can find out them. We can find out if delta greater than 0. Now, there will be 2 cases here. When x value is lies between alpha and beta, if x value, this value is lies between these 2 roots, then immediately you can recognize the a. A is what? Quotient of x square, and the expression, this expression f x has opposite signs. That one is one point you have to remember in your mind. Right? In case of what? If the delta greater than 0, if it has a real roots, we can find out them. One is less than other one. Sorry, alpha is a greater than, alpha is the least value than the beta, suppose. Alpha is less than beta. Then for what value of x, the a is what here, x square quotient, and this expression f x means expression is opposite signs when x is lies between these two roots. Otherwise, if x is less than alpha, one more case, x is less than alpha or x is greater than beta, then a and ax squared plus bx plus c have same signs, right? Have same signs. Means if the a is a positive, the expression is also positive, fx is also positive. If a is a negative, fx is also negative. What about this is? A is a negative, fx is a positive, opposite signs will be. Like that you have to recognize. For what value of x here? When x is lies between alpha, beta, both. What are the both? A, that is quotient of x square, and the expression of x has opposite signs. In case of x is less than alpha or x is greater than beta, then both of them have same signs. Then we can come to this point when the discriminant is greater than 0. Now suppose in discriminant is less than 0. Less than 0 means has a complex roots. In that case, compulsory a and expression 100% same signs only. There is no question of opposite sign. When the discriminant is greater than 0 here, the discriminant is less than 0. Forever x belongs to R. Here no need to find out the roots because we cannot find out the real roots. It has a imaginary roots. What is the value of x? Forever x belongs to R. A and the expression f x has same signs only. There is no question of opposite signs, right? This is also very, very important. These 2 points are enough to recognize the changes of signs. Then your doubt will be clear. First, what you have to check? You have to check the delta value, discriminant value is greater than 0. You can find out the roots. If when they have the same signs, when they have the opposite signs, when x is lies between alpha beta, where alpha is lesser than beta. And when you have the same signs, when x is less than alpha or greater than beta, a and ax squared bx plus c have the same signs. In case of delta greater than 0. In case of delta less than 0, for what value of x? For every value of real number of x, both have the same signs only. That one you have to remember, that's enough. Now we can come to this question. For this question, for our convenience, you can take fx. He is asking changes of signs. Delta means here what is the delta? B square 36 minus 4 8s 32 is 4 is 100% greater than 0. Delta greater than 0 means it has the roots. You can find out the roots. Directly you can split the factors here. Shall I write like this? X square 6 I am writing 2 plus 4 of x plus 8 I am writing 2 into 4 is equals 0. It is clearly in the form of x square minus of alpha plus beta of x plus alpha into beta is equal 0. Directly also you can split the factors. What are the roots here? 2 and 4. Clearly alpha is a 2, beta is a 4. It has 2 real roots which is alpha. Alpha is less than beta. Alpha is 2, beta is 4. What is the first case? For what value of x this has a opposite signs? Suppose opposite signs means already what is a here? A is a 100% 1 greater than 0. Expression should be less than 0 for every x belongs to alpha to beta means 2 to 4. 100% what is the expression? Fx is x square minus 6x plus 8 is negative. Why it is negative? Because of already a is what here? 1 is positive. This must be negative because both have the opposite signs. For what value of x? X is less between alpha and beta. In this question, what are the alpha beta? 2 and 4. That's it. Now in case of second point, when x is less than alpha means less than 2 or x is greater than beta greater than 4, then compulsory this is positive sign. Why it is positive? Already a is a positive. Both have the same signs. That's it. Over. Changes of signs is asking for what value of x also are given to you for this bit. Is it clear? Now come to the next question. What is this question? For what value of the expression x square minus 6x plus 10 is a positive? This expression is given that positive. First what I said, you have to check the discriminant. What is discriminant for this one? B square 36 minus 4 tenths 40. 36 minus 40 is minus 4 is clearly less than 0. Delta less than 0 case what? For every x belongs to R, A and fx has a positive sign, same signs. Already what is A here? X's quotient is 1. 100% this is positive only given, you see. This is positive, x A is also positive, same signs only will give. For what value of x? For what value of x? X belongs to R. That only is asking. For what value of the expression, for what value of the x expression is positive. For what value of x expression is positive. So what is value of x here? X belongs to R. No need to split the factors. We cannot find out the real factors. Why we cannot find out the real factors? Because delta is less than 0. That's it. Okay, if there are the factors, we can split like this. If there are no factors, for what value of x? X belongs to R. Already given this expression is positive. This A is 100% positive. I said in case of delta less than 0, both have the same signs only. Clear? Question number 3. Here for what value of x the expression is negative is asking. Is given for what value of x is asking. The expression is negative has given. First what I said, we have to check the delta. What is delta? For that I am doing the solution here. Delta b square minus 4ac. B is a 5. B is x quotient, that is 5 square 25 minus 4ac. 4 2s 8, 8 3s with minus 24. Minus or minus plus 24. This is clearly 49. 49 is 100% greater than 0. Means it has a roots. We can find out the roots for this one. For the solving, this is solve 2, 3, 6. 5 you can write 6 ones because this is minus 6. 2x square plus 6x minus x minus 3. The expression we can write, factorization. 2x common, x plus 3 minus 1 common, x plus 3. There will be factors 2x minus 1 of x minus 3. What are the factors? X plus 3. What are the factors here? X is minus 3 is one factor, x is equals to 1 by 2. Factor means it is satisfied on this equation. In this expression, what is satisfied here? X is equals to minus 3. Here x is equals to 1 by 2 will be true. Therefore, what are the roots here? Clearly, minus 3 is one of the root, another root is 1 by 2. Which is least? Minus 3. Let it be alpha, another is beta. That's it. Now, we have to recognize is given that already it is negative. What is A? X square quotient is 2 is positive. A is a positive and expression is negative. Means which signs? Both are opposite signs. For what value of x? When x is lies between alpha and beta. That's it. What is the solution? Here clearly A is equals to 2 positive. Expression fx is negative. Is negative given already. We can think this is fx. Both are opposite signs. For what value of x? For x lies between alpha and beta. Alpha, beta are here minus 3 as well as 1 by 2. That's it. This is our solution. Right. Clear? Like that we have to recognize the changes of signs of the expression. When the discriminant is greater than 0, we can find out the roots. In that case, we can concentrate on these two cases. And if the discriminant is less than 0, compulsory one point only. When discriminant is less than 0, for every x belongs to R, A and fx has the same signs only. Clear? To the question number 4 and 5, these are given to your work. Just you can do, try to do, and you can mention your answer in the comment box. Definitely I will check your answer is correct or not. If you have any doubt, you can make a comment also. What this is? For what value of the expression is negative? The expression is given negative and already clearly x square quotient A is positive. Both are the opposite signs. Find the roots. If they may be, may not be, check yourself. I won't explain, just given the hint, one hint I have given. Both A and expression is opposite signs. Now, this is also for your work. For what value of x the expression is positive is asked. You have to find out x value. Clear? These are the various questions studied. Depends on changes of signs of the expression. So I think so your doubt will be solved. within a few points you have to know changes of signs of the expression. Maybe for what value of x the expression is either positive or negative. Now we will come to the one more point is very important subject wise and as well as object wise. That is, he will go the expression. He may ask either maximum or minimum value. Maybe for what value of x the expression has a maximum value or minimum value. For that, what we have to do? Look at the question number 6. For what value of this expression has a maximum value has given? Just simply I am writing the answer. How it is, I will explain later. That's it. Is asking x value and this expression as a maximum value. How you know this expression as a maximum or minimum value? First you can think this expression is in the form of ax square. A is here minus 3, b is 4, c is 15. Don't think what is maybe first term, that is a. A is a quotient of x square clearly. What is a here? Minus 3, b is 4, c is 5. The value of the expression is the maximum when the a is a negative. That is one of the point we have to remember. X square quotient is negative, the expression should be maximum. If x square quotient a is a positive, the expression has a minimum value. That is one point. For what value of x, the x value is minus b by 2a. What is value of x? For what value of x, the expression is either maximum or minimum. X is equal to minus b by 2a. You will ask maybe x value or either for maximum or minimum. Maximum or minimum value 4ac minus b square by 4a. According to a is less than 0, it has maximum value. According to a less than 0 or a greater than 0 respectively. You have to remember this step. That's it. What is this step? For what value of the x is minus b by 2a form. Maximum or minimum value formula 4ac minus b square by 4a. When it has a maximum value, when the expression has a maximum value, when a is less than 0, a means quotient of x square. When it has a minimum value, same value only, but it is minimum when a is greater than 0. That's it. You have to know the what is the maximum minimum value as well as x value. For what value of the a it has a maximum, expression is maximum or expression is minimum. That's it. Now we can come to this question. He is asking x value is given that clearly maximum because already a is minus 3 negative. That's why has given as maximum value. He is asking only x value. What is x value formula? X is equals minus b by 2a. Minus b is here 4 by 2 into a is minus 3. 4 2's cancel here also. 4 by 6 maybe 2 by 3. Minus minus cancel, that is 2 by 3. What is the answer for this one? Yes, x is equals 2 by 3. You have to recognize the question also. In one of the subjective type in long back has given that in public examination such type of question is asking the x value, but most of them are did maximum and value is this one. If you ask the x value, you can think this one. If you ask a maximum or minimum, you have to think this one. That is only difference. Clear? Now come to the next question. Here the minimum or maximum value is not mentioned. Minimum or maximum value you have to recognize. We have to find out minimum or maximum value formula this only, but which has it has minimum or maximum you have to recognize. We will go the options minimum 3, maximum 3, neither minimum nor maximum, like that we will go. So in this question clearly what is a? A is a 5. 5 is clearly greater than 0 means it has a minimum value. For a is less than 0 only maximum. For a greater than 0 it is minimum value. What is value formula? 4ac minus b square by 4a. That's it. 4a, a is a 5. C 4 minus b square minus 3 whole square 9 by 4a. 4 5 is 20. So this is 4 5 is 20. 24 is 80 minus 9 by 20. That is 71 by 20. This is clearly which value? Minimum value. Why? Because a is a greater than 0. You have to think in reverse. A is positive, it is minimum. A is a negative, it is maximum. That's it. Now, These already I said to you, these two are your works, changes of maximum. Now we'll come across some more. Look at the question number 8. For what value of the x the expression has a minimum value? For what value of x can you? Yes, x formula minus b by 2a. It is clearly minimum value. Minimum why? Because x square quotient 3 is maximum. He is asking here only x value. According to that formula given there, x is equal to minus b by 2a, already I written here, minus b is x quotient is minus 4 by 2a, a is 3. 2 2's cancel, that is plus 2 by 3 we got. For this question also we got the 2 by 3. Okay, right? Clear? Within fraction of seconds you can get. Next question, the minimum or maximum value is asking. The minimum or maximum, we have to recognize this has a minimum value or maximum value. Which value it has? It is clearly 100% maximum value because of x square quotient is minus 5 negative. What is the value formula? Maximum value formula is what? This is 4a. So I'm not writing the formula, already there. 4a, a is 1, a is minus 5, c is 1, minus b square minus 3 whole square minus 9 by 2a. 4a, 4 into 1, a is minus 5. That's we have to rewrite the expression first, otherwise there is chance to get the confusion taking this is a only. First we can write x square quotient, then x quotient, then constant. Don't take the minus 5x square as a plus 5x square. It is not equation, you should remember it is expression only. Minus 5x square is minus 5x square only. Minus 5x square minus 3x plus 1 also we can rewrite. 4a, a is a minus 5, c is 1, minus b square minus 3 whole square is 9 by 4a, 4 into minus 5. Therefore, this answer is minus 20, minus 9, minus 29 by minus 20. That is clearly 29 by 20. That is the maximum value because minus 5 is a negative, right? These two I did some more questions also. No, 2 more questions are given to you for your work. YW for your work. For what value of expression this is has minimum value? Here x value is asking. Find either maximum or minimum value of this expression is asking. Just you can go through those 2 questions along with the previous questions also. So whatever may be your result, you can mention in the comment box. Definitely I will guide you. I will check it. You have to involve. If you involve, then only you can follow the maths easily. Without doing, you cannot get it. Just you have to apply. You have to involve. One by one, easily can get. There is no difficult at all. Especially for your age group people, there is no difficult at all. Just your involvement must. For your age group people, there is no question of chance to forget. You can remember everything in your mind, only starting trouble only. If you avoid the starting trouble, if you involve one by one, definitely you can follow easily for any topic of maths. You know, maths is one of the major subject. Easily can follow if you involve and keep interest. Definitely, it is mostly easy for you. There is no difficult at all. There will be more number of topics. There will be plenty of the formulas. Use the syllabus. I agree with that one, but that is you can do easily when you involve easily. Clear? So I hope so. If you enjoy this video, please like, share and subscribe. So without missing, you can watch all my videos whose links are given already in the description. You can watch them also. So whatever may be your doubts, you can contact through my mail ID with your WhatsApp number. Mail ID also I will give in the video. We can contact through mail ID also with your WhatsApp number to rectify your doubts. Whatever may be your feedback, your comment, compulsory we can mention in the comment box. And whatever may be requirement also, you have to add your requirement according to your requirement, according to my schedule. Definitely I will fulfill your requirement also. Okay, so today I will end this video till here. In next video we will meet with a new topic. Till then, take care. Bye.